Have you ever done something to your body that felt completely normal, only to discover later it was slowly damaging you without you even knowing? Well, today I want to gently ask you this. Are you treating your most intimate parts in a way that supports your health, or are you unknowingly weakening them every single day? Hello, I'm Dr. Elena Weber. I've spent the last 10 years as a urologist, helping thousands of men over 50 protect, repair, and reclaim their masculine vitality. And what I'm about to share with you today might completely surprise you. Because many of the habits that slowly destroy your performance don't look harmful at all. In fact, they look so normal that you probably did 3 of them just this morning. In this video, I'll walk you through 12 common things that men unknowingly do every day that can gradually ruin blood flow, damage nerve function, and steal away your confidence. By the end, you'll know exactly what to avoid, and more importantly, what simple changes you can make starting today to protect your performance and vitality for years to come. Let's begin with the first mistake. Mistake number 1. Wearing tight underwear all day. You might think that snug briefs or tight compression wear are doing your body a favor, keeping everything secure and supported. But what feels supportive can actually be silently harming you throughout the day. When your underwear is too tight, it squeezes delicate blood vessels and blocks airflow. This creates a warm, restricted environment around your groin. And for your most intimate areas, that trapped heat becomes a serious problem. You see, this part of your body is meant to stay cooler than your core temperature. That cooler environment is vital, not just for comfort, but for healthy hormone production, sperm quality, and long-term erectile health. When you stay overheated all day long, your testosterone levels start to drop. Your natural firmness may begin to fade over time. And you might not even notice the damage until years later, when it becomes harder to stay firm, or when your energy and drive feel lower than they used to. One of the simplest changes you can make right now is choosing breathable, looser fabrics like cotton, and letting your body breathe naturally, especially at night. Think of it like taking off a tight boot at the end of a long day. Only this is even more important for your health. Mistake number 2. Sitting for hours without moving. This one sneaks up on men, especially after 50. If you spend most of your day sitting, whether at a desk, in a car, or on the couch, you're putting constant pressure on your pelvic floor and the surrounding nerves. When you sit with poor posture, slouched forward with tight hips and a compressed spine, that pressure becomes even worse. Over time, it starts affecting the muscles and blood vessels that support healthy erections and sensitivity. It's not just about comfort, it's about oxygen flow, nerve response, and tissue health. The longer you stay seated without moving, the more sluggish your circulation becomes. You might notice your legs feel heavier, your lower back gets tight, or more subtly, your erections aren't as strong or reliable as they used to be. That's your body saying, I need movement. The good news? Small breaks make a huge difference. Just standing up every hour, stretching your hips and back, or taking a short walk can restore blood flow to your pelvis and refresh your energy. These simple habits are like tuning up your system, helping your body support you better during the day and at night. Mistake number 3, ignoring morning erections. Let's be clear about something. Waking up with a firm erection isn't just some random event. It's one of the clearest signs that your body is functioning well. Morning erections are a direct reflection of healthy testosterone levels, strong circulation, and balanced nervous system signals. It's your body's natural test, confirming that everything is still running smoothly. But what happens when those morning erections stop showing up, or become less frequent? That's not something to ignore or brush off as just getting older. A missing morning erection is often one of the earliest warning signs that something needs attention. It could be stress, sleep problems, poor circulation, or even something in your diet or medications. Your body speaks through signals, not symptoms. When you stop getting firm in the morning, it's a gentle whisper asking for your attention. Instead of feeling worried or ashamed, take it as a helpful heads up. Start paying attention to your sleep quality, your stress levels, your daily activity. Morning erections aren't just curiosity, they're a window into your overall health. Mistake number 4. Overusing visual stimulation. This isn't a lecture about right or wrong. It's a quiet conversation about how your brain responds to repeated stimulation without real-world connection. When you rely heavily on visual content for release, especially when it's fast, disconnected, and done out of habit, rather than genuine desire, your nervous system begins to adapt. It starts craving more novelty, faster images, and more intense scenarios just to reach the same level of excitement. Over time, this constant flood of stimulation desensitizes your brain's pleasure centers. What used to excite you now feels flat. And when the moment comes to connect with a real person, someone whose touch is slower and more human, you may find it harder to get aroused, to stay firm, or to feel fully present. This can be deeply frustrating, even frightening. The good news is that your brain is flexible. Just like any muscle, it can recover. Taking even a short break from visual content, whether for a few days or weeks, allows those pleasure receptors to reset. During this time, try focusing on real sensations, slower breathing, or gentle touch without any pressure. You're not giving something up. You're reclaiming sensitivity, focus, and the ability to enjoy intimacy on a deeper level. Mistake number 5. Skipping recovery after release. Climax isn't just a moment, it's a full-body event. Your heart rate changes. Your pelvic muscles contract. Your brain floods with chemicals. Your nervous system ramps up, then needs to slow down. That's why what you do immediately afterward matters so much. If you finish, and then just roll over, curl up, or fall asleep without giving your body a moment to breathe and move, you're leaving your system stuck in tension. The pelvic muscles remain contracted, the nerves stay tight, and sometimes inflammation lingers. This is especially true as you get older, when recovery takes a little more care. Just like after a good workout, your body needs a cool-down period. Here's what I recommend. Once you're done, take a moment to breathe deeply. Stand up if you can. Let your hips sway gently. Walk around for a minute or two. These small movements help flush fresh blood through your pelvis, relax the muscles, and ease your nervous system into a calm state. It's not about adding pressure. It's about giving your system what it needs to recover fully and healthily. Over time, this habit supports your prostate health, reduces any post-release discomfort, and even improves your next experience. Mistake number 6. Overusing alcohol and smoking. Just a little. I hear this often. It's only one drink. Or, I just smoke when I'm stressed. I understand these habits often start as ways to relax or feel in control, but their effects on your intimate health are anything but harmless, especially over 50. Alcohol, even in small amounts, temporarily lowers testosterone. It dulls your nervous system's ability to respond properly, and it dehydrates your entire body. Tobacco, even just a cigarette here and there, constricts your blood vessels and reduces something called nitric oxide. That's the very compound your body relies on to get and maintain strong erections. These changes might seem subtle at first. You might not connect a Friday night drink to lower performance on Saturday morning, but your body remembers everything. The good news is, you don't need to live like a monk. Just cutting back slightly, reducing frequency, or finding healthier ways to unwind can make a noticeable difference in your circulation and firmness. Your blood vessels are resilient. Your hormones can rebound. Many men are surprised to find that after even 1 month of reduced alcohol or nicotine, their energy, mood, and intimacy improve more than they expected. Mistake number 7. avoiding conversations about intimate health. This might be the most harmful mistake of all, not because of what it does physically, but because of what it keeps hidden. Too many men carry silent struggles for years. They notice changes in their drive, sensitivity, or ability to stay firm, and instead of speaking up, they retreat. Maybe they feel embarrassed. Maybe they think it's just aging. Or maybe they worry their concerns won't be taken seriously. But here's the truth. Your body is speaking to you, and the earlier you start the conversation, the easier it is to find real solutions. A urologist isn't there to judge you. We're there to understand, to listen, to guide, and to offer solutions that meet you exactly where you are. Sometimes one honest conversation can open the door to answers you've been searching for. Simple things that can be improved with a blood test, a small lifestyle change, or a new approach to daily care. You're not weak for needing support. Asking for help is actually one of the strongest things any man can do. Mistake number 8. Relying on pills without changing habits. This is a trap I see far too often. A man experiences difficulty staying firm, so he reaches for a pill. It works for a while, then the dose needs to go up, then it stops working as well. And suddenly, he's stuck, dependent on medication that no longer gives him the results he needs. Pills were never designed to fix the core issue. They assist. They help blood vessels relax and improve temporary blood flow. But they cannot reverse years of damage from poor diet, lack of sleep, smoking, chronic stress, or sitting all day. Your blood vessels are living tissue. If they're stiff, inflamed, or partially blocked, no pill in the world will permanently solve that problem. Here's what most people don't talk about. The more you rely on pills without changing the foundation, your daily habits, the more likely your body becomes resistant or unpredictable in its responses. That's why I always emphasize, if you want real, long-term improvement, the work has to go deeper. Eat better, sleep deeper, move more, stay hydrated, learn to breathe properly. When those roots are strong, pills work better when you need them. And many men eventually don't need them at all. It's not about shame. It's about reclaiming your power from within, one choice at a time. Mistake number 9. Ignoring pelvic floor exercises. The pelvic floor is the hidden engine of male intimacy, and most men don't even know it exists. These are the muscles deep in your lower pelvis that support your bladder, your bowel, and yes, your intimate performance. They help you stay firm, control timing, and even increase sensation. But over the years, especially if you sit for long hours or live a sedentary life, these muscles begin to weaken. Strengthening your pelvic floor is one of the most powerful things you can do for your performance after 50. And it doesn't require hours in the gym. You can start with simple breathing. Breathe into your belly, and as you exhale, gently lift the muscles at the base of your pelvis, like you're stopping the flow of urine. Hold for a few seconds, then release. These small, intentional movements, done daily, begin to reconnect your brain to the deepest parts of your core. Add in some light hip stretches, or even mindful walking, and the results can be extraordinary. Better control, stronger sensations, and more confidence, all from muscles you never even knew you had. It's quiet work, but deeply rewarding. Mistake number 10. Sleeping poorly and ignoring stress. Here's something that might surprise you. Poor sleep doesn't just make you tired, it literally destroys your masculine hormones. When you don't get quality sleep, your body produces 40% less testosterone. Your stress hormone, cortisol, stays elevated all day long. And your blood vessels can't repair themselves properly. Chronic stress works the same way. It floods your system with chemicals that constrict blood flow, lower desire, and make it nearly impossible to perform when the moment arrives. Your body does most of its healing and hormone production while you sleep. If you're only getting 5 or 6 hours, or if your sleep is constantly interrupted, you're basically starving your masculine system of what it needs most. The solution starts with protecting your sleep like it's medicine. Because it is. Dark room, cool temperature, no screens for an hour before bed. And find healthy ways to manage daily stress, whether through deep breathing, gentle exercise, or simply taking short breaks throughout your day. Quality sleep and lower stress might be the fastest way to naturally boost your performance and energy. Mistake number 11. Dehydration and poor circulation. This one's simple but often overlooked. Your erections depend entirely on blood flow, and blood flow depends on proper hydration. When you're even slightly dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker, your circulation slows down, and your body prioritizes sending blood to vital organs, not to your intimate areas. Most men over 50 are chronically dehydrated and don't even realize it. Coffee, alcohol, and certain medications all pull water from your system. The fix is straightforward. Drink more clean water throughout the day, not all at once, but consistently, and add foods that support circulation, like dark leafy greens, beets, and foods rich in healthy fats. Simple hydration can improve your energy, your mental clarity, and yes, your performance in ways that might surprise you. Mistake number 12. Thinking it's too late to improve. Of all the beliefs that hold men back, this one breaks my heart the most. And it's the most untrue. The idea that after 50 or 60 or 70, it's simply too late. That decline is inevitable. That intimacy, strength, and confidence are things of the past. I'm here to tell you, with every ounce of truth I've witnessed in my practice, you are absolutely not done. Your body is still capable of responding. Your tissues can still heal. Your blood vessels can rebuild. Your hormones can rebalance. And your sense of vitality can absolutely return. What it takes isn't perfection. It's attention. Kind, patient attention. It starts by noticing where things have slipped and gently choosing to make a change. Maybe it's walking 20 extra minutes today. Maybe it's replacing one heavy meal with something fresh and nourishing. Maybe it's starting a simple breathing practice, or choosing to speak kindly to yourself when things don't go as planned. Healing doesn't always arrive with fireworks. Sometimes it comes quietly, through small actions, repeated with care. You are not too late. You are right on time, and your future doesn't have to look like your past. Every man who has made progress, whether in stamina, performance, or confidence, started in the same place. With a decision to stop believing the lie that improvement is impossible, your next chapter can be your strongest if you choose to believe it's possible. These 12 habits might seem small, but over time, they shape everything. Your energy, your performance, and your connection with yourself and your partner. If you take anything from this video, let it be this. Your intimate health isn't separate from the rest of your body. It's a reflection of how well you're caring for your entire self. And when you start treating it with attention, patience, and respect, your whole life begins to change. Thank you for being here today. If this message spoke to you, I encourage you to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Because here on this channel, we talk about men's health after 50 with honesty, with science, and with deep respect for your journey. Share this video with any man who might benefit from hearing these truths. Sometimes the most caring thing we can do is start an important conversation. I'm Dr. Elena Weber, and I want you to know something. Your best years don't have to be behind you. They can still be ahead. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next video. And remember, you're worth the effort.